Okay, so how do I get him onto here? Oh, here we go. Hold on, y'all. With, um, come on. What's going on? Let's see. Here we go. This interview. This is how bad it is in my house right now. Okay, Devon, you gotta
Oh,
answer the request.
can you hear me?
Hey, what's going
All
on?
right. Yeah, I'm.
Yes, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Yep, I can hear you.
Okay. Let me get started by introducing you. I'm going to introduce you to all
Okay.
my friends out there. This gentleman's name is Devon Patillo. He's actually a photographer, videographer. He does a lot of work, and he's a very interesting character. And I reached out to speak with him regarding Nipsey. The events leading up to the days, just kind of putting into rumors and so forth. You guys
Uh,
already know this. So with that said, Devin, I'm gonna go ahead and let you take over for a minute and kind of you and how you are tied in the whole situation with.
okay. First of all, thank you for having me on here. Just to give you a little bit of background of how I've, kind of like hooked up with Nipsey and his family. I was a volunteer photographer, freelance photographer for planes, paper planes, Rock Nation, as you can see. And it was a real big,
Uh-huh.
great opportunity. I was actually supposed to be literally in New York, actually doing some shoots with my boy Jerobi White from A Tribe Called Quest, along with my man Large Pro from Main Source. But I could not. Let me just say this. I was like, I couldn't pass this up. So I hit up my boy Thomas Harris, who was like one of the like supervisors slash managers for 11 ounce. That's actually a media company for paper planes. So I asked them, hey,
Uh-huh.
would it be, okay for me to fly down there, help your guys out and everything? I definitely want to volunteer because during that time frame I was in school, for mass comm, like mass communication, which
Mm-hmm.
like my concentration was radio and television broadcasting. But so he was like, yeah, they send me your work. I'm like, bet. So as soon as I sent them my work, I showed him like some work with Rhapsody, when I was on tour with like the Auto Rap tour to Royce the to majority a lot of people who I've been working with. So everything was cool. So he loved it. He bet. So booked my ticket, came down there, and embraced me and everything. And I let them know who I was and what I'm doing here. And, I'm basically here for them so we can basically start setting everything up. So that was on the 8th,
Right.
March 8th, of 2000, of 2019. Yes. So
March 8th.
next, I met his dad, I met Black Sam, I met his sister and his cousins. And little Monty was there too. Yeah, so little Monty was still there.
Oh wow.
And I was like, hey, what's up, little mama? She's like, hey, how you doing? I'm like, cool,
Uh,
cool. So I went on live just to let people know, like, hey, first thing tomorrow, it's going to be a real epic event, which is going to be the TMC and Paper Plays collaboration on the California Love campaign, right? So we're getting everything set up the next following day on March 9th. Me and the crew. So it's myself, my man Evan Pierce, my man Jussie Emery, and my man David Sierra. We all coming from New York. And the rest of the people, like we
Emory?
all coming from New York.
You said Emory?
Yeah, Emery. Like Emery was there. But the rest of the
Okay.
people, such as like my boy Rolando,
Yeah.
Ronaldo Hernandez, Mike Mendez, this one named Jazzy, and who else? I forgot this one young lady's name. She was only there for a brief moment because she had another video shoot she had to do. So she was only there for like I said, a brief moment. So they all from LA, right? So they all from
Right.
LA. We all introduced each other and everything. So basically, me, Evan, and David, we're basically working together because we're the East Coast team. And then you got my boy Rolando, Mike, and Jazzy. They're basically doing the video, right? We're doing majority of the photography. And so
Mhm.
next, you know, my
Okay.
supervisor slash manager Thomas Harris and another lead coordinator slash supervisor manager. Her name is Maylin Chow, who was also from New York as well. They were like, well, hey, I need. They was like, hey, I need you to go out there and start, shooting a little bit of videos here and there, so on and so forth. I'm like, all right, then bet. So as I'm doing like a little video shoot, doing some snippets of the DJ
Mhm.
spinning, like the whole entire line. So I'm basically going like kind of like in a square corner, like all the way back like towards the front in by the street on Crenshaw Boulevard. As I'm walking, this is the craziest part.
Okay.
I've seen Eric Holder on the side of the building. Cause like I tell y'all guys, like like towards the end of it,
You seen who?
Eric Holder, the person that shot Nipsey.
Wait,
Yeah,
wait.
yeah, yes, I did.
When did you
That
see
was
him?
during the California Love campaign. That was on
When?
March 9th. That was in front of everybody. Like even though Nipsey still had
What?
all of his security team, he still had all his security team. He was on the side of the building on the street of Crenshaw, like literally on the side of the building. Like he wasn't doing anything. He was just standing there. And so after that, that was basically it because I didn't know the guy. So I went back inside.
But you didn't know that was him until when?
Huh?
How did you know it was there? This was after the fact. You figured out it was Eric
Right,
Holder.
because like yeah, this was like after the fact. Like I didn't know him, right, until like towards the end. Like I'll tell you like towards the end. So so I went back inside. I did the video shots and show Maylin and my commentators the video. And next, we're setting up for the interview with Emery and Nipsey. The went well. Oh, you're break. I can hear me. But we're setting up for the interview. Good.
I was afraid of this.
Everything's working fine, man. Great interview. Great. Yeah.
You know what? Let me stop you right there.
Hmm.
Okay, Evan or Devin, hold on one second. I'm gonna record the audio on this just in case the video isn't working. Okay.
Okay.
Ay. Hold on, because I don't want to miss any part of this. I'm like in shock, shaking right now. Hold on. I gotta get at least the audio of this for everybody. 1 second. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, shoot, I'm not gonna be done with it this time. I refuse. All right, where are we at? And we're gonna go right here. And all right, there we go. Okay, continue. I'm
Yeah.
sorry.
Yeah. No, you good. So after that, so we're basically just like I said, interviews going well, great atmosphere, great vibes, man. Kids were there, man. It was just like so peaceful, and it was just like towards the end of the interview, like Nipsey kept looking at me, I kept looking at him, and like once the interview had ended, I went up to him, I introduced myself, I was like, hey, I'm Devon Patillo. I was like, I definitely want to like say thank you for allowing us to come out here to, basically work with you all, work with your family. He was like, oh man, dude, it's all love. Oh, I was like, yo, you Aritia? He was like, yeah. I was like, man, I started speaking Amaharic to your dad, and he started laughing. He was like, "Oh, you did? You spoke all my hot to my pops?" So I was like, "Yeah," because I thought y'all were Ethiopian. He was like, "No, man, we Eritrean." I was like, "Word." So I was like, "Hey, have you been there?"
Right.
He was like, "Yeah, man. You know, I always go there, man, from time to time
Right.
and everything." I'm like, "Word." So I was like, "So, like, you understand? I'm a how It's like a little bit, you know, not fully." So I was like, "Okay." So I was like, "Yo." So I was like, if I'm not mistaken, you were also working on a community center along with the park, right? He was like, yeah. So, like the park is almost finished, but I'm working on this community center, which is not too far from the shop. And he was like, well, what I'm trying to do is basically set up in the community center where they have tutor for kids, entrepreneurship classes for inmates who are getting out of prison, searching for jobs, computer literacy. Like he was doing a lot for the community. And I was like,
Hmm.
dude, that's dope. And I was like, yo, when you gonna
Right.
start opening? He was like, well, we're working on it now, but I was like, I have a meeting with the mayor, towards the end of the month and everything. I was like, oh, word? He was like, yeah, man, got to meet with the mayor and everything. The mayor loves what I'm doing, so on and so forth, boom, 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 boom. I was like, man, dude, that's dope. I was like, yo, let us know, man. We would definitely come down here, man, and man, we start getting to work. He was like, man, again, yo, man, that's love, man. I appreciate that. Man. So I was like, oh yeah, man. By the way, man, I was like, my cousin Archie, man. I was like, yeah, my cousin Archie told me to tell you, say hello. He was like, Archie's your cousin? I was like, yeah, man. Hold on, let me get him on the line. So I got my boy Archie Bangs, man. Like came up on the screen. I said, yo, cousin, what's good? He was like, yo, what's up, man? I was like, yo. And so I got him like how on the phone, got him on FaceTime. And so it was so dope. I did not take a picture of it, because it's like I'm not the type of person that, hey man, let me like take a
Uh,
picture of this real quick. You know what I'm saying? And Archie and Nip, man, they're basically
right.
talking and everything. He's like, telling him congratulations, man. Why, like, look out for my cousin right there, man. He's there, visiting and everything. He's like, dude, man, I didn't know this was a cousin, man. Oh, well, sure, he's family, So I was like, man, bless. So after that, that was basically it.
Right.
Man, I let him do what he needed to do. We just started, taking more photos and everything. I told Nip, I was like, yo, once all of this is done, like we get through cleaning up, I was like, yo, I'm gonna have to come back out here so we can finalize everything on the actual launch. To New York, flown back home because I had to do two shows. After the two shows, I flown back. Nipsey showed me around, man, and it was this one particular like restaurant. And this restaurant that's in the shop, they have like some Creole dishes
Hmm.
off the meter. And I'm like, man, oh my God,
Right.
my mouth was watering
Mm.
already. Because it's like I had this Creole dish with some shrimp. Oh my God, man. No, it's in the plaza.
Where
It's
was this
literally
at? It was
about
at a
like
restaurant.
four doors down from the actual Marathon store. It's in the shopping plaza. Man, so I was like, man, I was like,
Oh,
this is what y'all working with?
oh,
He was
okay.
like, shit fire, huh, cuz? I'm like, hell yeah. Like, I mean, like I said, Nipsey was cool. We finalized everything on the TMC Papers, Planes collab and flown back. And then as soon as I flown back with everything, I had to come back down to Virginia because I was in school. So I let my professors know that I'm not going to come in because I had a deadline
Oh,
for the photos that I had taken. So as soon as I got through editing, like, because I took like over
mhm.
200 photos, the rest of the photos I posted like on my Instagram and my whole entire social media, those are the photos that I'm literally just posting. The rest of them are, it's like, I'll tell you at the end about clout chasing. So I'm basically having my own personal, I
Oh
have it
yeah.
in my own
Ah,
personal archives. The family has them. Nipsey brother has them. My man Jorge has them. His mom and pop. People from Rock Nation, Paper Planes have them as well. So
Right.
as soon as I got done, I went to sleep. And it's like I woke up at noon, whole entire phone was blowing up because like my sister also lives out in LA. Am
Okay.
I why? She was like, "Yo, Lauren Nipsey got shot." I'm like, "Nipsey got shot." I can't believe that. So I was like, "No, no, for real, he got shot." So I was like, "Hold on, let me find out." So I hit up my cousin, my Archie. I was like, "Yo, what's good, man?" And he was like, "Yeah, bro, it's true. He got shot." Man, I fell to my knees and cried. I prayed. Literally 5 minutes later, he died. And I got like emails from my professors and phone
Yeah.
calls, and they're like, "Dude, you don't have to come in," you know. And I was like, "Look, man, I already finished my homework. I just want to take my test and and just take a break." And then they was like, "Yeah, if you're ready for it to take your test, cool. Do your project, cool. Do your presentation, cool. Just come in." But so as I step foot on campus, as I step foot on
Mhm.
campus, that's when like people didn't know that I was with Nipsey because I don't tell people my business. And people all came up to me, extended my condolences and
Right.
everything. We did a visual for two students that actually died on that day. Two students that were coming back from New Jersey on their way back up to school. They got in a major car accident and Nipsey as well. So beautiful visual and everything, candlelight visual,
Mhm.
which was cool, loved it. And I spoke my piece, and then after that, you know, I just went straight into like hibernation. I was like, look, man, I don't want to deal with nobody, So and then that's when,
You weren't the only
right, that's
You were
when
not the
I
only
was looking on the news and I seen the photo of Eric Holder, and I was like, wait a minute. He was there, and I let all my peoples know, like he was literally there. He was on the side of that building, and they was like, "Are you sure?" I'm like, "No,
doing
just
what
standing
though?
there." He was just standing there, like didn't want to go in. You know how people just linger, loitering and whatnot. He was just standing there, so I didn't know what was. No, I don't even know if he was
Like a
stalking
stalker?
or what. He was just there. Like I always like seen him for like 4 seconds. I just got like how you just look at a person and you just like keep it
Mhm.
moving, so
Yeah,
and then
Mm.
when I see the actual footage, I was like,
Oh my
damn,
God.
I was literally there 4 days before he died. And that's what made it so crazy.
Oh my God.
So man, and now like I'm looking at all these people, who's like supposed to be. I mean, it's like it's so up to million Nipsey Hustle fan pages, and they doing all this damn clout chasing, stealing people's photos and shit, and not giving them like
Yep.
giving people the fucking credit. And I'm like, yo, I was like, if you're gonna take a nigga's photo, dog, at
Right.
least give them the credit because they were literally with the person, and you were literally taking the person who was actually with him 4 days before he died. So I'm like, come on, B, like at
Right.
least show some respect not only to me but Nipsey's
Mm.
family and my colleagues from Paper Plans, Rock Nation, and TMC.
Mm.
So like I have to like it was on
Wow. Okay.
IG, on this one page when they were talking about when they were talking about Amani, hey, why did she look so and I told people that like I'm like, dude, like if you
Yeah.
huh?
You're trying to start a rumor.
Start rumors.
They were trying to
Right.
start those rumors again.
Like she missed her dad.
Yeah.
Man, I'm like, you speaking to the person who took that photo. And he was alive. Come on, dude. I'm like, wow. Y'all wilding.
Yeah, his too. Too.
Yeah. Huh?
Remember? I told you I commented on that post also because I had seen it and I was like, that
No, he
man was not
wasn't.
dead that day. He was well alive. You know, stop trying to start shit.
Right. And
Yeah,
like I told that person,
I don't know. But I'm gonna interrupt you real quick. So,
mhm, mhm.
can you hear me? Okay, can you hear
Yeah,
me?
yeah, I can hear I can hear you.
Okay, let me move the phone around a little bit. Okay, can you hear me? Am I okay now?
Okay. Can you hear me?
Yeah. No. Oh. Okay. How about? Can you hear me?
Yeah, yeah.
This is so loud. Okay. This interview is so important, and this phone is not cooperating. I'm getting really annoyed right now. Okay. Before the phone decides it wants to trip out and everything, I have a couple questions for you that inquiring
Okay.
minds want to know. Okay. With you saying that you were there for
Hmm.
4 days prior. Okay. There is some things going around that the floors were being torn up. Was there any sign of anybody trying to do anything in that store prior to the day of his assassination?
Oh,
Tearing up floors, or
hell
do you know of
no.
any type of
No.
construction that was going on? No, nothing at all. So for them to
Oh
tear up
no, no, no,
these
no, no, no.
floors
Like
the day
four
of or
days
the day
when
after,
I
I
was
can't
there.
remember exactly.
No, 4 days, like 4 days before his death,
Yeah.
nobody was not doing anything. Like he was still alive. Like, like I said, I'm hanging out with him. He's
Okay.
showing me the community center. He took me, like we went back to the what's the name? Back to the store, grabbed something to eat, went back to the store, finalized everything. And after that, flown back to New York, and then from New York, man, back to school in Virginia State. But I'm like, anything like when I was there, nah.
Okay. Why? Okay. In your opinion, was there any reason to tear up the floors after his death? Because they were tearing up them floors, according to sources. I don't know 100%. I'm just trying to, you know,
Okay, now,
figure this
okay,
out.
yes, I, no,
Nipsey didn't mention anything to you.
okay, now, what I was told that they were supposed to be doing some like, some reconstructing of the store, but 4 days prior, no, like nobody didn't vandalize that store. Like I used to call up there. I used to speak to Jorge. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
hell no. Now, during his death and everything, people came out there. Everybody was peaceful and everything, so on and so forth. Then months later and months later and months later, people coming in there vandalizing the store and doing dumb shit. It was just crazy. Like I
Right.
stated before.
Right. Well, this wasn't vandalism.
No, no, like no,
This wasn't vandalism. This was actual,
no. What I was told by
like they were tearing the floors up after
mm-mm.
he died.
What I was told, like literally by Jorge, like I remember they was doing like he was telling me they about to do some like reconstruction on the floors. Yeah, like but coming in there just tearing up the floors, oh no, because they was like really reconstructing the store, like building up some more stuff. That was about it. I remember that. But like I said, like
Mm.
after that, like no, they were vandalizing that whole entire shopping plaza. I'm not kidding you. Yeah.
Oh yeah, we
If
know
they
about
going
that.
to
That was,
knock it down.
yeah, yeah. No, it just it wasn't like a vandalism, like I said. It was just they went in and started taking the wood floors out and everything. When obviously the store was closed, Nipsey was no longer there. So, and they were just undoing the floors,
Right.
the construction crew or whoever, like the next day is from
Mm-hmm.
what I recall. I might be mistaken. So I just didn't know if you
Mm-hmm.
heard anything about that. And then also this Eric Holder, I'm just like, I'm sorry, I have to go back to it because
Right. Not in a vandalized
he
way.
was in that alley.
Exactly.
You said, and this was like, what'd you say, March 9th? You said the Eric Holder was there. What day?
Oh,
Was it
March
March 8th,
9th.
March 9th? Like that, the 2 weeks
Right.
prior when you were there.
Yeah, March 9th.
Okay. And he was in the
He
alley
was
off of
literally
Crenshaw.
on, okay, like I don't know LA. I don't know LA like that. I'm letting people know I don't know LA like that. But if
Right.
you know,
Well,
okay,
picture
matter
where
of
the
fact,
store
hold
is.
up. No,
Picture
I'll
where the
make it
store is, and then that alley.
right. By like
Yeah.
between the alleyway and where that barber shop that's in that plaza is. Like the barber shop, the sidewalk, and then you walking downward, you make that left, there's the alley. He's basically between there. That's why I was like, wow, like between the entrance, barbershop right here, like you got like you say like, the entrance, like the entrance going to like the plaza,
Mhm.
the barbershop that's on like on my right shoulder, building where the barbershop is, and then you got that alley. That's where he was at. Yeah. I'm like I said, I didn't know who he was.
I'm trying to picture it because
Yeah.
so not Steve's barbershop, but this
No,
is
it's
another
the
barbershop.
only barbershop that's in that plaza. I mean, there's another one.
When you're going, it's okay. Here's so,
Hmm?
so you're talking about the main alley, that alley to the center, then that one right there between Fatburger and the store, like where the
That's
gas
across the
station
street.
is and stuff.
Yep,
That
that's
alley
across the
right there,
street. Yep, that's
where
across
they
the
got away
street.
from.
So, like I said, that's when I saw him.
Okay.
And like I said, I didn't know who he was until I looked at the picture. And I was like, wait a minute. He was there. And all my friends were like, he was. I'm like, yeah, he was on the side of the building. So, and that was basically it. I was like, holy shit. But yeah, when I seen like the actual photo and the video, it didn't make any sense. It really didn't. Master Burger, right. That's the other side, ain't it?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah, Masterburg.
Gosh, I
That's the other corner.
yeah, but I mean like this
Oh,
about to
this one.
be years of his death. It's still shocking to me right now.
Mm-hmm.
Because I still can't believe he's gone.
I know. Some days I sit here and wonder to myself, I'm like, why, when, what, I like, there's no good reason for it in my eyes, in your eyes and in everybody's eyes that's a true fan or somebody close to him. They don't understand why, but then you telling me that you've seen Eric Holder in that alley makes me think that this is premeditated, that not necessarily just
Uh,
him, but whoever is involved. Because I come on now, we all know there's more than that.
but yeah, like I said,
And
it's bananas.
so he didn't just with this drug say, oh yeah, I'm sick of him, bam. What I'm saying? This in my head,
No,
this
like
movie more
here's
of this is something.
yeah, you breaking up. Yeah, you breaking
Oh, come
up.
on,
You
video.
breaking up. But no, hold up. Let me
Okay, you
just
know
say
what?
this. Let me just say this real quick. Now, like I said it before, nobody's not gonna do anything that day during the campaign where there's kids around. Especially you had everybody who loved him. He was
Hmm.
gonna do anything. Plus there were police there. Plus his security
Yeah,
team was there. Plus, he had his bodyguards there. So doing anything. Like do something and he was still in the store. Nothing was gonna happen. Nothing was going to happen that day, March 31st,
No.
2019. It happened, and I was like, wow.
Mm-hmm.
But like I said before, like I tell people this: if you love this man, if you respect this man, like real talk, respect the craft, respect the people, respect the family who was close to him, who actually worked with him. Don't be a clout
Mm-hmm.
chaser. Don't. I'm like, and like being the clout chaser and people want to start blocking and start hating. I'm like, dude. I'm like, for me, it's like they're taking photos from be a professional photographer along with his cousin, a professional photographer, like my photographer. Like you have my videographers who literally working alongside man and family, but these people were not even close to him,
Yeah.
and they're taking like our work, our craft, and claiming that is
That brings me to
theirs.
my next. Yeah. It just brings me to my next question for you. Was why when you said Emery, that's why I
Mm-hmm.
asked you about it. Isn't he Jay's? Isn't that Emery Jones? That's JD's buddy that with Rock Nation or something like that.
Yeah,
Emery
that's
Jones.
JD's friend. Yep, that's Jay-Z's friend. Emery
Okay.
Jones, better known as Vegas, is the founder and creator for Paper Planes, Rock Nation. So, yep, this is his brand. This is it. Yep.
And Paper Planes is a line of attire for that Nip had in his store, correct?
Yeah,
That
well,
he was
that
launching
was
there,
the collaboration with TMC and Paper Planes. That was at the store March 9th.
and that was 2 weeks prior. And that was just 2 weeks prior. That was the first time it was in the
Yep.
store. Okay. All right. Okay. I just want to get an understanding of that. Inquiring minds need to know. So, and now, like I said, if there's anything you don't know, or
Oh,
if
please.
I'm making you feel uncomfortable, just let me know because I'm gonna ask. I need to get the goods.
No, you good. Mm-mm. I mean,
Okay.
sometimes,
All right. Sorry.
no. I'm just reading the comments. Yeah, BL 1981. Yeah,
Oh,
yep. Yeah, I speak to Jorge
yeah.
too.
He's a good
Yeah,
dude.
I speak to Jorge too. Man, like it was always an honor and pleasure meeting him. Like I said, man, we were working, and plus, when they did the pop up shop in New York, so that was like a complete honor as well. Me, Black, like me, Black, Jorge, Archie, my man also, same thing, my man Valentino, man, and just talking, eating, shooting shit, So,
Mhm.
but yeah, like I said, it was just like,
Right.
it's like what Nipsey said to me, but not just to me, but to his people. The biggest thing he said was, I want people to
Mhm.
mourn over me. I want to see who's going to ride for me. That's the biggest like concern. Like people want to talk this and say all of this and boom, 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 but who
Yeah.
is going to ride for me? Who's going to keep this going? And that was the
Yep.
ultimate question.
Mhm.
And I was like, bro, I'm here. I was like, just let us be here.
Right.
We're here,
Mhm.
And like he already knew about my loyalty, and
Yeah.
because
Most
same
stuff.
thing like my cousin Archie. So after that, that was it. Yeah, the pop up shop that was
Mhm.
in New York.
Wow.
Yeah, so yeah, like I said, it was
Oh yeah, I did
dope.
that too, huh? Weren't you?
But I'm telling you, huh? Yeah, the pop-up shop in New York. Yeah, I was there.
You were up at the pop-up shop. Were you at the in New York? Yeah, that's so awesome. I wish I could have been there. I
Yeah,
don't get to go
Jorge was
nowhere.
like,
No,
man,
I'm stuck.
it's cold. It's cold
I'll
in New
be
York.
here in the house.
Like, I was like, yeah, man, welcome to New York.
Oh my God.
Yeah, but man, it was a
Right?
lot of work,
Oh my
but a lot
gosh.
of people came there literally just to see Black Sam. I'm like, come on. But they did sell some clothes, but they was all there
Yeah.
just trying to Sam, you know.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I don't blame him. He's the closest thing to Nip. You know what I'm saying? So they just want to see how he's doing. And some people, unfortunately, they thrive off of sadness. They want to see if he's still sad and stuff and like that. Like I would be wanting to see him smile, and make sure that he's doing okay, type of thing. You know what I'm saying? But we live in a world of devils, so not everybody has the same intentions. You
Right,
know?
indeed. But but yeah, this was dope.
So
But yeah, this
yeah,
was dope.
that's that's awesome. I'm so glad you came on here. I am like, ah, I was, I'm not nervous this time though. I was nervous my first time. I wasn't nervous
Yeah.
this time.
No,
I got over
I
that,
do this for a living.
but I do have your photos.
Yep.
Yeah, you do,
I do
don't
this
you?
for a living. So now I just tell people like,
Oh my gosh.
literally
Wow.
relax, breathe. Like how we having a conversation right now. That's basically it. Like when you do an interview, you basically just having like a brief conversation. Never never be so
Hmm.
hesitant like to ask questions. You'll be good. You'll be all right.
Oh, see, I know him for that
Devon
though.
just had a hell of a time.
My mouth used to get me in trouble, so I speak all the time.
Right.
I can't keep my mouth shut sometimes, but I'm gonna try to get the questions answered that I want, and you only get. It's like what is it? What is it? The early bird gets the worm type of
That
thing, or
part.
closed mouths don't get fed. That's how I live. You know what I'm saying?
That
Like I
part.
want to go.
Yep.
You know. So, but I wanted to share with everybody that I do have a slew of photos that this man has taken of Nipsey, of the marathon, of that day, everything, and they're amazing. You've probably seen some of them out there because unfortunately people have stolen them from him and put their names on it. But he is the original one. I'm going to post those in front of the video that I post on YouTube. I'm going to do a whole thing that I normally do for my editing. Obviously with his copyright on there, and that way you guys can get a chance to see them. It's amazing.
Hmm.
Oh my gosh, I told him I started crying when I was little. I was like, oh my god, it's so sad.
No, no, I'm not the one with the
So
blue. Oh yeah, I am the one with the
just to
blue
verify
jacket. Yes,
everything.
yeah, I am. Yep, that's me. Yep, the short guy. No, I'll tell you that, man. Man, man, they talk like I'm gonna tell. Hold on, let me tell you right now.
It's
Yeah,
the beard.
like
It's the
I
beard.
would tell you literally. If you look at my father's side of the family, they're tall. They're about his height, but even taller. And like they're Nigerian, Kenyan, and from the Congo. But that's our ancestry. But my family came from Cuba, so from Santiago to Havana. So it's like when people look at my dad and they look at me, they're like, okay, dude, what happened to you? My mom. Yeah,
Right? Yeah, my mother.
yeah. Yep, I
Wow,
was there. Yeah, I'm the guy with the
that's awesome. Yeah, you're very well rounded.
yeah, I'm talking to the person. I'm like, yeah, I'm the one that was there with the players crew jacket. Yep, that's me. Yeah. But yeah, thank you. Like I
Oh
said,
my
for
god.
having me on here.
What are you doing?
Yeah, thank you. I mean, it was a great honor.
I'm
Great
so.
honor. All right.
Whose honor are you talking about? It was an honor to have you on here. I'm just, I appreciate that though. I do appreciate that. It was. You're gonna make me blush, okay? I don't need no blush on right now. But thank you so much. Again, if reach out to you if I have any other questions or anything. But I mean, I'll stay in touch with you. You're good people.
Okay. Okay. That's cool. Yep.
Okay.
All
All
right.
right. Again, y'all. This is Devon Patillo. He's a great man, and he's being truthful and honest. And I'm gonna show you receipts. So I got your back,
Man,
Devon.
bless, bless. All right. Salute everybody. Yo, be blessed.
All right.
All right.
All
Peace.
right, y'all. All right. I'm out.
All right. Later.
Thanks. Bye. All right. Remove. Okay. Let's see here. Is he gone? All right. What's up, everybody? Where is all my viewers? I like literally had one person watching this entire show. Thanks to you, BL. Anyways, what do you guys think of the interview? Did we do good? My phone, of course, is tripping again as usual. All right, I'm gonna start playing Jeopardy in a minute. Oh my Lord. So, anyways, I'm not getting any responses, so I don't know if this phone's working or what. My hair is getting in my nerves right now. It's like, oh, blah. But I was really excited to speak with that guy. He's legit. I'm gonna put them receipts out there too, so you guys can see it. That you know, things that he says are true, valid, most definitely. Or else I wouldn't have been talking to him because this is real talk with real people. Going to put this video on YouTube, and it's gonna have an actual intro where his pictures are gonna be, so you guys get to see all of that. And I think that's it. That's really about it at this time. So I'm gonna let you guys go. I'm getting tired. I'm cold. I'm in my car. So I will talk to you later. Peace.